on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, the million-dollar question. Lucianno Sunset Swim or Paris Corner's North Stag Quatre? I get asked often. I understand why. If I had to pick one or recommend one to you, which one is it? You might be surprised. Stay tuned. So I've got plenty of experience with Quatre. Quatre is a very zesty, so for those of you who didn't know, they're inspirations of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. They're not exactly the same, but they're close representations. They're lower quality twists on it, but they do a really good job, both of them. Now, there are differences here. So with Quatre, as far as the scent, this is more of a zesty, airy, fresh mandarin orange smell. I think the ginger really plays a prominent role here in brightening this fragrance up greatly. Then it settles into a very watery, clean, musky fragrance that doesn't lose its orange, whereas Sunset Swim is a little bit juicier than it is zesty and airy. It's a little bit more rindy, like the peel of the orange smell comes out a bit more. It smells more acidic, I guess you could say. Like they're the same orange note, but presented differently. So they're both mandarin orange fragrances, whereas this is zesty, airy. This is watery, rindy. So that's the only real difference I've come across, because they dry down very similar, watery, clean, musky type of fragrances. And, you know, not a big difference between the two. Distinctively noticeable enough, there's differences here, but they're the same profile, just presented in a slightly different manner, because it's, you know, oils sourced from different places, different people perfuming it. That's what I chalk it up to, because as far as scent, honestly, I don't think one's better than the other. I think it comes down to a preference. Do you want the more juicy, rindy type of orange? Do you want the more zesty, airy, fresh orange? That's where you make your decision. Now, as far as performance, kind of what and what? 5, 6 hours? Surprisingly, 5 to 6 hours. Both of them. I've been spending a lot of time with this one since I got it. I've spent plenty of time over the months with this one. I wear them to the gym, I wear them out the shower, I wear them casually. In fact, I'm going to be rocking this one to the gym. Here in just a little bit, we'll give it 3 sprays, because I've been trying to dive, test as much as I can with this one. And I've grown to enjoy both of them, actually. Just like I love this one, I love this one too. And longevity, the same. Projection, heavy for an hour. Then they calm down and get close to the skin, and they're kind of moderate to mild for the remainder of the life of the fragrance. About 5 to 6 hours in longevity, an hour of moderate to moderate heavy, because it's very loud and fresh, early, type of projection, to a moderate to mild sillage. They perform the same. What do we do? If they smell similar, but I describe the differences that I get. Again, juicy, rindy, orange, zesty, fresh. Juicy, rindy, zesty, fresh. Perform the same. Dry down the same. Just about the same. They both cost $41 in the links below. They cost the same. Which one should you get? Let me help you out, because this is exactly what I would do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch it.
What?
By the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get Quatre. You should get Quatre. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo was the decision maker. I'm dead serious. Get either one. Whichever one you think would suit you. That's the only deciding factor for me, is the difference of orange in the top. That's why I stressed it over and over. Because they perform the same, they cost the same, they dry down the same, the openings are a little different. Do you want juicy, rindy? Get Sunset Swim. It's fantastic. Do you want zesty, fresh? Get Quatre. It's also fantastic. Not what you guys were expecting to hear, not the answer you want, because when it comes to this hobby, when it comes to content in this space, I get it, because it happens every day. I get the this or this comment in countless videos every day, multiple times a day, a lot of times a day. You want me to tell you what to buy. and I'm not going to buy it for you. I'm not going to make your purchasing decision. All I can do is give you my opinion based off of my experience with these fragrances. And that's my genuine experience and opinion with these two fragrances is the most minimal of differences. They cost the same. They dry down the same. They perform the same. They're copying the same fragrance. The only difference I get is the way the orange comes across at the top. So it comes down to you. I'm happy to have both. I'll wear both. I'll continue to enjoy both. I'll talk about both. Anytime I talk about one, I'll mention the other. That's what I've been doing ever since I got Sunset Swim, because I've had Quatre for much longer. But ever since I got this is the elephant in the room every time this comes up, and vice versa. So probably moving forward, when I talk about one, I'll talk about the other. Because if I don't, and even if I do, somebody's going to mention it in the comments, because I get it. It's an interesting topic. It's an interesting question. Which one should I get, TLTG? Either. May I suggest eeny, meeny, miny, mo? It works for me. So yeah, it's kind of funny the way I did it, but I'm dead serious, guys. It's that simple. It just comes down to, you want a more juicy, rindy orange or a zingy, fresh, zesty orange. If both sound good, get both. Or one may sound better than the other, but they're pretty much the same. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have both? Have tried both? What do you think? Similar assessment? Totally different? What do you get? Let me know. Or do you totally understand where I'm coming from here? I'm hoping at least some of you do. Because some of you will be like, but bro, that's not helpful. I need you to tell me, which one should I buy? I got them both in my cart. Which one do I need to pull out? Big boy decisions. You need to decide for yourself, because that's my takeaway. Some will deem that not helpful. I get it. I understood what's going to be the outcome when I decided to make this video, with the outcome of my thoughts here. But it's how I really feel. It's my actual experience, and it's what I really think about these. They're both fantastic. You can't go wrong with either. You'll be happy with either, I think. Again, do you want watery, rindy? What do I mean by rindy? The citrus peel, more of the peeling of the orange smell. Or do you want the zestiness, kind of a spiced orange almost? Not really all that spicy, but the ginger. Add some zest and some zing to this. It's a little fresher. They dry down the same. They perform the same. They cost the same. Pick your poison. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on either one, and I mean this, guys, if you get either one and you give them a spray now, you'll probably end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.